will play out. Heroic and Navi facing off. We start the Mirage, and it's Heroic starting on the CT side with Navi on the T side. And look at the Danes already pushing right into 3 people. This is either going to work out brilliantly or they're going to get shut down, and it will absolutely backfire in the option they went for.
Yeah, you got your answer pretty quickly there, and it's going to be the opening 2 frags here for Navi. A 5-on-3 advantage of Yabi, taking down to 9 points of health as well. Looks like they'll be collapsing in towards the A bomb site eventually, but still plenty of time as Cadian tries to force them back, and he's actually hit the first headshot. Not bad at all.
It's a critical kill to get right there. They needed to get a little bit back in their favor. Alexi's holding up close with the Glock, and now he's got bit. There's, I think, just baiting for him a little bit, trying to take some shots there. Alexi would love for somebody to step in here and make a mistake. Doesn't look like anyone will at the moment. Jabby is very, very low, and Tess is starting to feel like he has to get closer to the middle to help out. He can't really stay deep on the B bomb site.
Well then. It felt like there was plenty of opportunity to enter the bomb site with those initial 2 kills in middle, but Navi slowing it right down, but seems to be working out so far. They find yet another kill in towards B. That's going to be now a 4 versus 2. Cadian and Yabi, and it's Yabi who's incredibly low towards the kitchen area. He'll be dropped, and that should secure the round as Cadian. He's so far removed from the situation. He's already found his 1 kill, but that's probably all he's going to get as well. Might even consider a save here as well, considering they'll be force buying in the second. He's already got armor, and might be able to get a helmet. So saving the Kevlar and is not the most exciting prospect, but a viable one.
Yeah, we'll forgive it for now. It looked to me like Tessus was in a position where he could have had at least maybe one of those headshots, but yeah, I mean, credit to Navi, I suppose, as well for slowing down the round after the fact. They get those 2 opening kills. They waited around in the middle for a long time looking for a mistake from Heroic, so, you know...
Well, there's always going to be some sort of reaction, right? Especially with those 2 kills coming in. The CTs can't rest on the laurels at that point. They have to hunt and see if they can rebuttal in some way. They managed to pull 1 kill back, but that was about it, courtesy of Cadian, as we mentioned, who is going to save the Kevlar. They are hunting around for him, but... it means he gets 2,300 into the next rounding via Kevlar and helmets for a discounted price. And we'll see if they want to force buy into the second. More than likely that they will, but you can buy up in the third as well. Here with the initial 2 kills. Bit granted access towards middle and manages to land a couple of headshots there as well. JL with the third. And that was pretty much the round secured. It was Yabi who was there with just 9 points of health.
Worried already,
I know, like, just heroic on these sort of rounds. Not to be underestimated. You can see these sort of reasons. And as Yabi with that deadly Desert Eagle striking from the bench as the 3rd headshot is delivered here. Amazing scenes from Heroic, operating in a very fast manner. Navi are punished early on and leaving them in a 4 versus 2. They're being tagged. Oh, there's nothing left. It's all gone wrong. So you did say, right, they're going to walk through this round. It's going to be fine. Do you want to retract that statement, I think?
Did I say? I think I said they should be careful.
Okay.
I seem to remember, I mean, someone could find the evidence, I'm sure, but, you know, that was what I meant at any rate, Henry, which, you know, you should be able to...
I appreciate
that. Like, it's all my words.
You know what?
It's what I meant to say, you know.
Yeah, that's fair enough. To be fair, though, Yabi... oh my god, those 2 shots were brutal. The timing couldn't have been more perfect as well. As soon as they make their way through, sure, they've got the Galils, they think they've got the advantage. 2 shots, 2 kills, and it's just going to be simple. Already tagged, down to 30 points of health, 4 players to find. And for now, it all starts in CT spawn.
Yeah, the time is so low as well, so it doesn't have the minute to play around with, and runs right into the scout. So Heroic not really celebrating that win, but obviously... they're going to be quite pleased with themselves. These shots from Yabi, yeah, this is crazy. 2 bullets, 2 kills. And there's a 3rd.
Absolutely brutal. Then Cadian hit both tags in the scout. He gets Alexi there as well, but he'd already hit the first, so nothing that could be done there. Navi don't...
This is a great start for the Danish side. They're loving it. Setting up the one-way with the Molotov, so make sure that it doesn't bounce back into the window. It's an efficient use of utility if you can get someone early on. Got a lot of mid presence. Wanted to meet that AWP on Cadian, and then Jabby playing real close. A couple of headshots. The bomb is now lost to Navi. And Bit and JL are left in a really precarious position here.
I can't imagine a more solid mid-hold than that one. You've got the one-way smoke set up with a Cadian AWP there, and Yabi not flashed at the top of middle, just spraying them down as well. Like, you don't even know how to call that one. You've got 2 positions that you're getting fragged from, and no damage inflicted whatsoever. Navi have been completely mauled in round number 5 here. Just Bits remaining, I'm afraid. Even if he finds a couple of kills, that would be something, but unfortunately it's yet another clean sweep here. So Navi, after winning a pretty convincing pistol, that's going to be 4 rounds in a row, and Heroic asserting their dominance here, to say the very least.
Yeah, they really are. No real flashes being thrown here, and there's also no pressure happening from underpass. So, in a sense, here goes the loving life, right? I guess if the first kill goes the way of Navi, it could be a
supportive incendiary as well. There is a player in towards that kitchen position.
Yeah, I wonder if Cadian realizes that's an option. Yeah, he does. All right, he's going to fall a little bit further back. So, good position for him to be in. Now, should be able to get the kills no matter what. Oh, they do jiggle him out just a tiny bit, but he's got some backup. Not that far away, actually. Stalin and I think Yabi trying to get there. They've run a little bit further away. There's Yabi with a shot on one of them, and it's going to be a bit sneaky through the smoke on the other side. Oh. Well played. Another headshot to take down Shush, and he's going to pick up the AWP. It's Ima now taking down Yabi on top of it, and just like that, Navi trying to steal the round back. They lost that second round of Deagles, but here's a bit of cold revenge for you.
Well, it was looking quite promising, wasn't it? Cadian with the dynamic AWP positioning there going towards B. It was the perfect call. They had Desert Eagles, no utility. They were just going to go for a contact B play, but he missed the vital shot. If you do miss the first bullet upon entry, they can swarm you like locusts, and you could see him scrambling back toward the side, drop the smoke, but Bit had got too close. Behind enemy lines, he finds the kill, gets the double in toward the kitchen as well, and it all falls apart. What should have been the locked-in round to extend their lead all collapses due to one missed AWP shot. 4-2, Navi back in this one now. That's a huge injection of cash as well. They keep decent amount of players alive, and this is the moment. Bit sabotaging the defense. A beautiful second shot there towards Shush. No time to even communicate where he was. Brave. He had the backup of the AWP behind him, so it wasn't just a solo push. This is a key interaction now. Will Ima find him?
The timing is so good. Yeah, he's going to catch him. Unfortunate for Yabi. That's I mean, if he keeps going and he doesn't either get caught by Ima or he spins around and actually catches him, the round is almost won right then and there. So,
well, that's great awareness from Ima. The internal clock working very well there. Perfect timing. You're right. That would have been absolutely everything. If Yabi makes it in T-spawn, he sabotages the backline. So, what's the reaction here? The CT's now in a 5-on-4 with us down towards connector, tucked away. If he peeks now, he's got a pretty much guaranteed kill, but unfortunately Shush will be dropped before he can actually get him. This is looking good for Navi now. 4-on-2 as they crack open the A side.
Yeah, standing in a really tough position. You can see he's being pressured from all sides. Flashed as well. He's not loving this. Now smoked off and eventually taken down. Yeah, they used all the utility to just put the pressure on, which is a way better option than trying to face down in a battle like that. Again, he's one of the absolute star players of this team, so why would you give him the chance with the AK? Better than just sewing him out with the grenades. And Cadian, the reason they could have 3 people at the A-bomb side in this one is because Cadian was holding the B hallway, so he can't even get there in time. It's not possible. Wow, this is amazing for Navi. I'm really impressed. I thought it looked like they were crumbling really early on, losing the second round, but they look like they're back in it now. 4-3, and they're playing on the T side of Mirage, so definitely a lot to work with at the moment.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, they were 4-1 down, and winning that Deagle Gambit in towards the B bomb side, that was everything. That's got them on their feet here, and Cadian looking to save the AWP, feeling the pressure. Drops the fire.
By the grenade, but not stopped. I think he did, and maybe the grenade bounced off to the side. That's a really weird interaction. Love to see the replay. Yabi getting pushed a little bit back. It's down the first casualty of the round. Simple able to catch him. AWP to bring him down. 4 versus 5 to ensue. Still some good mid-presence here from the heroic team.
Another opening pick for Navi. Good reaction here. Testis boosted up towards short. Very strong position. I feel like he's good for at least a kill here. Whether he'll survive is yet to be seen. But Navi pumping the brakes once more. Bomb towards top of middle, waiting for the CT rebuttal here. What's the reaction? What's the play? How do they get back into the round? They've got so much time on the clock. Happy to wait it out. Holding the choke points. You can see there's a player towards B. One watching towards the connector from underpass, and then top of middle as well for the short push. They're starting to coordinate the team, though, back towards A with the bomb. So likely to see an A split to close things out here. Smoke going in towards window just to enable that. Great awareness from XCB. They find a kill towards short. Yabi still alive and well. And Heroic fighting back into this as we go into a 3-on-3 here. 35 seconds.
A little bit of a lineup, but it's JL instead gets the headshot. Shush, he had the right idea, but the bomb is going to be planted behind it. He was the only defender at the A-bomb site. And they didn't have that much time left either. Now, can Cadian find a shot to bring them back into this round? Because this retake's going to be real tough. Nobody has a kit picked up at the moment.
think it's done already.
Yeah, that's it. They don't even want to get close to it. They have some money on Cadian, so I guess he could maybe drop someone and they could have something going into the next round, but my God, this is great. Again, I think this slowdown for Navi is so frustrating for Heroic because once the fight breaks out in the middle, I actually think Heroic would love for it to continue. Would love if they just kept swinging and taking fights, but it's not happening, and by the time that it does, Heroic are kind of a little bit distracted.
Yeah, well, they're working these opening picks. I believe Simple got the kill towards window to open things up. It was an early 5-on-4, and that's just an in-game leader's dream, especially when you're running defaults and you know it's a team that's active. They like to push for information. They like to react to what they're up against here. You're finding those opening picks, slowing it right down. And yeah, this is looking very nice. So
look at that.
Oh, you're right. Yeah, it did just clip him, didn't it?
Clipped him and then fell off to the side. So there was a huge gap in the window. That's gonna be a rare one with him. This seems like a big risk. If he misses a shot and goes down, it's over. The round is dead. Even that trade is probably going to be enough because they're holding the middle. Any rotation right now will have to happen through the market, and it's such a choke point. Nice shot,
big
though.
Kill.
Yeah, but he might have brought it back a little bit.
Yeah, the fact he's detected the bombs there as well. They get a load of information. They have the man advantage for now. It's going to take a while to get the C4 planted. That's a lifeline. They can consider this one now. You were dead on. Before that frag, it looked like Heroic got out of the round, but this one is right back on.
They're jumping through on the cover of smoke, trying to get through the window. Simple checking, and he's going to be good for that flick, and almost picks up the second one. Still no bomb plant. They're waiting for it. They're not really rushing in here to try and get that bomb plant. They realize Heroic are already in the middle of the retake, and actually, they might be able to burn them out of the back line. They have another Molotov even on JL. No! Shot and a kill right through the bench wall. That is magnificent. Simple. Absolutely wrecking Heroic on this one.
That was a beautiful half buy here. Some upgraded pistols, more of an eco. We have got the AWP of Cadian though. We will see what they can do with it. Can he steal this round away? Another quick play in towards the B bomb site. One player is going to be waiting on the other side. That's Tesses with no armor and just a 5-7. He finds the opening frag. Can he stay alive?
Well, long enough at least for Stown to show up with the deagle and get the headshot. It's a bit uncomfortable, the Molotov. I think Shush just wanted to try and beat the timing. I don't really blame him. Sometimes people will forget about the Molotov and just kind of push somewhere else, but they were absolutely holding that grenade. Stown with a stolen AK to take down Simple. This should never even be this close. An unarmored 5-7 at the back of the bomb side, and it slows down Navi. And they lose some of the follow-up fights here. Imma's very low on health, and AWP a bit overkill in this scenario, but whatever, he'll get the job done. It's a headshot as well. JL now 1 versus 3 to try and see if he can pick it up. The spray is good. Oh my God! Whoa. Henry, they almost peaked on top of each other. They could have thrown the round away.
The fact that 3 are there is absolutely wild, but I guess they close out the round. It comes down to a couple of bullets either way, but Heroic have done it. And it all started with a Tesses, a 5-7. As I mentioned, no armor as well. He gets that opening frag. He slows it right down. He stays alive for another 20 seconds on top of that. Allows the rotation to come through. Heroic managed to win round a bit more on the front foot once again. Stown this time on the front line to defend the mid-push.
Still very aggressive out of Heroic, but this time it's working even better. Stown with the shot, like Cadian as well. Both of them are slightly flashed, and Tess is so ready for this one. And it's a bit of a speed-up attempt from Navi, hoping that there's going to be 3 in middle, only 1 in B. But even then, they couldn't win that fight. But the math makes sense for Navi to try and push aggressively to B hallways, I think.
Well, that's more like it for Heroic. Back to business as usual. The aggressive push, the double kill, and now a 4-on-2. But Simple and JL alive and well.
And probably also, for Navi's point of view, a confirmation of the game plan from earlier. This is around where they go really, really quick, and Heroic are just ready. Are they out there swinging and fighting? If instead Navi wait at top mid, like way back towards T-spawn, for, 20 more seconds, Heroic probably can't hold those positions forever. Once the smoke goes away and they lose all the grenades, they have to go back.
Well, the mind games begin now. In-game leaders, Cadian and Alexi B locking horns. We've got the heavy hitters, though, of Navi, trying to dissect the situation. They've got 30 seconds, boosting up in towards window. They've got a couple of flashes, some Molotovs, one of which will be used towards shore right now as JL gets up towards the window. Now, what has to happen here for this round to go in their favor? This kill presumably needs to go in their direction. 15 seconds now. Cadian should confirm things. Simple the AWP, too far removed to plant. And that's going to be a very convincing round. Back to their winning ways with the mid-push. It was Stown managing to do most of the damage there. Cadian supporting sniping from the connector as well. And they've got a 4-player advantage here as just Simple survives. Heroic take the lead 6.
Alexi and probably Imma as well, they should be able to coordinate with the rest of Navi.
Yeah, they've done pretty well so far in terms of the mid-round objectives. Connect control, coordinated around A, the bomb's in position. It looks like the commitment's coming through. We've got Bits leading the charge here.
Oh, shut down immediately, but the return is even better. JL, what a headshot on Cadian. 3 people defending the bomb side, all of them dead. And Alexi's already looking for the escapees over on the other side. Tessus and Yabi confirmed to be saving. They're not anywhere near anywhere else, so gonna be another round. Navi picking it up 6-6 as they tie up the game.
Well, there it is. JL, we know he has some world-class potential.
True.
We saw it over in Paris, and he gives us a little glimmer of it there. That was very, very nice indeed. Breaching the A-bomb site from the Palace there. Assertive headshots being delivered as it confirms a clean round for Navi. They'll tie things up at 6-6. The hunt is on though. Tesses and Yabi both in towards B. And they've got Simple, the big bad wolf, on the hunt here. Trying to see if he can find them. Not committing to it. It's likely they're in towards B. Alexi did spot them already, but they'll be falling back. Very nice round there from Navi. Like you said, A split coming through. Slowed it right down. Wait for the aggression at the start. Dissecting the mid area. They actually had some later mid-round smokes going towards the CT side of Con and then towards window. Got the control and the aggro as they made their way out towards Palace. Very nice as we see JL's efforts here from the Palace. The second shot looked like a thing of beauty, and indeed that pre-fire. Cadian had the AWP there as well.
Else is quite poor after this one, so they really, really badly need to win this one. If Heroic have a dream of winning the half, of getting up to 8 or more rounds, then I think this is going to be the pivotal one. Otherwise, Navi probably run away with it a little bit more. It's down in the middle, just out in the open, and he uses that smoke for cover, pretending it's a wall, and takes down Imma.
Wow, nice opening frag. The scramble to try and get back in towards B, falling over each other, but they've done it. No damage taken. And we have got a player in towards the B apartments. That's going to be Bits lying in wait for his opportunity. I dare say he's got that first kill. Connects on Tessus, looking for the double here. Players all around him, though. Good response. Heroic hold on to the man advantage here. Plenty of time as Yabi will find the AK-47 as well. Simple needs to be careful. Sure, he can go for the pick, but he's got the bomb on his back here. Even if he's spotted, that's a problem.
One more jump might have got him killed.
Yeah.
Yabi's been playing very well. He's not going to let it go that easily. A couple of shots ringing through. Alexi, it's right over his head, surely. Stound's going to be there, but he won't win the fight. But yeah, obviously that was going to be traded by KD, and he was in the area already. 40 seconds, and the bomb's in the middle. 2 versus 3.
Yeah, time is the problem right now. 35 seconds. Looks like they'll be making their way towards short. They've got Shush to deal with at the connector. Yabi at the van position here. Need to try and get that bomb down. They have some utility. If they can Molotov towards the van spot, that would be amazing, but don't think that's going to be a factor here. Doing significant damage is going to be Shush. Gets the information, both are there. They've just got to collapse on the side now. Hope for the best.
Down to 12 seconds. Again, if they could have found Yabi at the early start of this, it would have been different, but now they're just crossing their fingers and hoping. Well, there we go. I was going to say, I can't believe he hasn't found the kill yet. Going to be shot in the back eventually. Shush probably could have had that kill at Catwalk even earlier, but did screw up the spray a little bit. Either way, Heroic happy to see a 7th round on the board. And Navi with no bomb plant here, so could be an issue down the road.
And as we've had a lot of 8-7s this tournament, haven't we? Like,
it's true.
Apart from the blowouts, apart from the obvious ones, like...
yeah, Vitality have kept it clean.
Vitality games, yeah, seem to be a different kettle of fish.
I blame you, Henry.
Yeah, I thought you might. Go on.
You have a history of overtime games.
That's true,
like no other, so I feel like it's... You have to take the hit on this one. Oh, Bits. That's a good shot. But unfortunately, JL, he can't replicate what he did earlier coming out of the Palace. He would have loved to. 3-on-3. A simple. We'll find Cadian in the middle lurking around. And a little bit more speed behind us again for Navi. A little bit more willingness to fight across the map. You could still 1 minute and 20 seconds. So they're really early on this one.
Yeah, anyone's round. This one is wide open. They'll boost the player up and towards window. What a player it is. Simple, the AK-47.
Yabi's in T-spawn.
He is. Bits also there as well, looking for these sort of pushes from B. Is he aware that T-spawn could be an issue? He checks it for a second, but you can see he's overworked in the spot. And Yabi doesn't commit, though. He's actually going to be falling back.
You have to do one or the other, right? You either have to move forward or back, and I guess you're right, he is going back, because if he stays in T-spawn, then he's just far away from everything. That's not really a viable option.
So they've got 2 players in towards B. That's going to be Tessus and Shush. The latter in towards kitchen. Tessus just looking agile on the bomb side, trying to find a good spot here. They're aware of many possibilities of danger. Looks to be the B finish though. Shush will confirm damage inflicted.
Simple sneaking up behind right now. Tessa's, oh, they were looking for it. Shush, I think he was looking to see if anyone was walking up behind. There's the jump down. Good headshot. 20 seconds. But could Simple save this round for his team? It turns out he definitely can't. Shush, head on a swivel the whole time to look behind him. And that was a good thing too. If he hadn't, maybe Simple would have crawled in, but Shush doing a fine job in this one.
Yeah, you're probably asking yourself why they didn't commit, why they didn't jump in towards B. They were hoping Simple could activate the scenario there. He was a little bit too long on the travel towards Kitchen, though. Couldn't really do much of it. And then, of course, Shush is just very aware. Takes him down. Great presence of mind, and it's a huge round for Heroic to win as well. That's a great shot. Yeah, final round comes
at B, and still buying time for the flank to come in. And I think Shush was well aware from the start that someone was up. Like, they were just slow enough at B that he felt like there must have been a flank coming. JL goes down, and that leaves everyone else in the middle. How do you win this fight against the AWP up on the ticket booth? Well, certainly not with the Tech 9. That's not going to be the one to get the job done. Probably be the Deagle instead, but they can't even make it through the window either. Alexi is on his own in a 1 versus 5.
Yeah, I think he might be done here. It was actually a pretty decent effort from NaVi after going down.
A really good understanding of how Heroic were playing on the CT side. Now let's see if they can defend this side themselves. Tessus with a good beginning. Heroic lost the pistol on the opening half, but this time they look like they want to swing it back. It's Alexi to get a kill, and the only one that they've got so far on the NaVi side. Cadian is tearing them apart in the middle. 2 big shots there with the P250. And just Immer left here, and he doesn't even realize yet, but they're right on top of him, reloading, and they're everywhere. Stound's going to be the one to get the job done, but it would have been any one of the 3 people that could have done that. Really well done. Heroic off to a blazing hot start here in the second half.
Yeah, real cheeky round from Katie, and the P250 in hand eviscerates 3 of his opponents, just looking super clean. A couple of quick kills to kick things off at the start of the round here, similar for the success of NaVi in the first half here, but as Katie and the ran away with it. It's down to close things out as they find double digits here. Heroic 10.
Now as well, they're in play. As part of the risk, that and the grenades, and obviously the lack of a kit here. NaVi they don't need long, extended fights. They need really quick shutdowns with these rifles on the CT side, or probably it will backfire on them. But they do have a double presence. I feel like this top mid position is not allowing them for it's a pretty good B defense with the crossfire, but the A defense, it could definitely use some work.
It's just bits with the FAMAS, and it's a difficult spot to find multi-kills in there. You're good for picking off one, but you can't really reposition. You're committed in that turret setup, and here comes the commitment now through the Tetris boxes. Bits, he needs to deliver, and he's getting burnt out. He goes down. Nothing can be done, Anders. Yeah, it's a vulnerable spot to say the very least, and he learns the lesson.
There aren't many positions like that left in CS where you can sort of get crouched in on. I mean, like,
yeah, exactly.
Used to be you could crouch under the trains in 1.6 and get maybe Molotov down. But
it's good for like catching lurking players, people trying to walk into the bomb side, trying to work a pick. But yeah, they execute onto you like that, and the Molotov drops in that spot. You can't actually move. You can't just like instantly dismount. You have to move like a foot to the left while crouched. And as we saw, 80 damage done before he could even get out of position.
Yeah, miserable to be caught like that. Can you believe that there was a point in time where you had to crawl, like crouch through the vents of Nuke?
I hate that. Yeah, that was the worst thing about him. 1.6, like you could barely move into him, right? And then they had like a back room as well. Yeah,
obviously crouching into a fight, it was more viable in 1.6, I suppose, than it is here. But could you imagine if you reintroduced that? Like you couldn't use the vents at all. But, just wouldn't work. But yeah, this is a really, really good use of utility.
I'm surprised it even spreads there. It doesn't look like it does, but you could see he was burning. So it's a perfectly thrown Molotov. It's unfortunate. And
weird thing tactically on this map that pushing top mid doesn't, it gives you something, but it doesn't necessarily give you like a huge defensive advantage. Oh, here we go. That's gonna do it. Timing, flashbang as well. Cadian going down, but Imma's gonna get caught anyway. A little bit of a spray for JL. He's going to be careful. Yeah, maybe just walk away once you've got the 4 on 3 here. It's not worth it.
Considering how scrappy that one was, I think that's a good call. We've got Yabi waiting in towards the B apartments here, looking to activate as his teammates will reposition, maybe up towards B short. We've got a bit of utility here. Need to try and clear the connector if possible. Test showing a little bit of presence here, flashing towards spawn as they'll try and make their way up short here. Stown has got past the important choke point, but a boost on the other side.
They don't know. They have no idea he's right underneath them, but Stow doesn't really realize either. Surely, at least they're going to get the refrag. There we go. Looking straight up into the sky. What a turnaround. The spray on bit, it nearly connects. But Yabi's now finally activated. Does he realize JL? He's right around the pillar. He does.
He can win this.
He can absolutely win this. 1 versus 2 now. He's got 45 seconds. But I like this reposition into the middle. It's very hard for Bit to get caught in this moment. Yabi's kind of thinking about it, but hard to look everywhere. He's got like almost a full 360 cover to try and do, and it's not going to work. Bit will find it. That's so smart. Bit and Simple almost dead from the outset there, but they're going to win the round anyway. 12-7.
Ooh. A little bit touch and go there towards the end. The boost almost sabotaged their player underneath. They had no idea what an awkward fight that was.
At least you're playing 5-on-5, maybe 4-on-5 if Bit can get a kill. Cadian, though, right idea. Gets the tag as well. Put a little bit of pressure on. Simple shows up and throws a couple of bullets their way. And a grenade as well. That's going to be softening them up just a bit.
Here we go then. Heroic pretty much have to commit to this one. They have no positional control elsewhere. It's scrappy, but the kills are going in favor of NaVi. M4 is looking very strong indeed. 3 versus 2. Tessis coming in from connector, but smoked off for now. Needs to be aware of the possibility of a short player. Fires off some bullets. Doesn't really connect though. 40 seconds remaining. His teammates in T-spawn with the bomb. Great shot though. This round's back on. 2-on-2.
It looked like Tessis could have even won the first battle there against Alexi. He's probably a little bit lucky to be alive. 30 seconds. And you're right. Bomb in the middle. Tessis has all the health in the world to try and take this fight, but the clock is really running against them. They know that Alexi was somewhere here, so I'm surprised that they're just walking in. Surely that would have been communicated. Even if you thought he was going to run back, Tessis gets that one, but it's a 1 versus 1. He can't make a bomb site. He can't even. He just has to try and run and find Alexi. He's going to make the right jump up. Going to get another one.
On.
He's almost on top of him. 3 seconds. He's hunting him down, but he looks the wrong way. Outbrained by Alexi.
Oh my god, there was actually a chance there. Tessis could have pulled that off. He nails the jumps. He actually gets in a position where he could have won it. If he pre-fires towards shot, who knows? Like I said, that was a scrappy round. Not the cleanest hold, but they connect their shots. MIBR and Simple hold strong towards A, but very uncomfortable towards the end there. You're right, though, Alexi. They did know he was in that
I mean,
straight in there.
I like it. I really want to see them put some pressure on here. They know what they've got. Tech9's in the corner as well. They're going to find Alexi. And JL put under pressure almost immediately. Can they hunt him down? They can. It's Cadian who comes in from the middle to backstab JL on the bomb site. 3 versus 3 now. And yeah, Simple is here. But it should be a bomb plant that's coming down. They have another couple of flashes here and a smoke towards the market just to slow them down. Immer is practically dead. I can't believe he's dodged the bullets. One more connection and he's dead.
Oh, it's coming down to a very tense scenario here. The MAC-10 doing so much work. It looks like Heroic have done enough. 2 versus 1. Immer can't hold on. The B-rush works out. That was the force buy as well. It was looking quite good for NaVi there. There was back and forth for the initial frags, but that is the nightmare round to lose. 13-8. They're averaging around $2,000 per player. They cannot hold on, and it's Tessis just trading out. Cadian with a decent backstab here as well. And NaVi, they are in a very, very precarious scenario now. I think they...